Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Nurazmila Binti Azizul. My matrix number 262491. First, I will present about introduction. The effectiveness of persuasive communications depends on a degree of individual adherence to a change in action as desired. The use of mediums in persuasive communication consists of a various forms. Therefore, the mastery of a communication skills and understanding of a physiology in persuasion will lead to the effectiveness of the response of the target groups, which is the recipient of information after delivering a message. In this case, there are things to note, for example, who the target is. Thus, persuasive communication is seen as the best form of influencing others to change their behavior and response to an issue sometimes happening in the community. These writings are focused on the application of persuasive communication used as a means to change the behavior and thinking of society, especially teenagers with some issue. Next, issue in community. The level of education is symbolic to the effort of individuals in the process of improving a knowledge. Having a different level of education does not guarantee an individual interest in understanding things or issues that are beyond the knowledge of the field in which they are involved. For example, in understanding the HIV/AIDS issue that is gaining attention around the world, the increase in cases of infection indicates that HIV or AIDS level of knowledge are still at an alarming level. Lack of knowledge of HIV among teenagers, especially students, can produce a stigma and a negative attitude towards the HIV carriers itself. Based on data on HIV at a public university, as reported by the HIV Unit Infection Disease Control from Petraling Jaya District Head Office, show that there are 15 cases for public university involved in 2017. In this context, the responsible parties argue a major campaign to address the HIV issue at the IPT level. Therefore, our main target to carry out this program is students at University Utara Malaysia. The main purpose of the program will be to focus on providing awareness to students with HIV knowledge.
We have been assigned to choose an organization which can be government or non-government that able to persuade the community for war against HIV program to overcome the HIV issues at public. With this study, it's aimed mainly to find the objective on how to persuade the community toward an issue effectively. By using persuasive communication element and strategies, create public awareness about an important issue that faced by the society. Therefore, our group has decided to choose an organization which is non-profit organization that creating an event and learn how to persuade the society and have a good relationship with them. Now is about the background of the organization. The organization is called as Pure Lotus Hospice of Compassion. This Pure Lotus Hospice care is a type of health care that focuses on the palliative of a terminal ill patient's pain and symptoms and attending to their emotional and spiritual needs at end of their life. Hospice can prioritize comfort and quality of life by reducing pain and suffering. Pure Lotus Hospice of Compassion takes in end stage of cancer patients who are poor, with singles with no cares and no place to stay. Pure Lotus Hospice offer palliative care round the clock. They have professional doctors and nurses who look after the medical and nursing care. The care is holistic, embracing medical, physical and emotional care. Spiritual care is given a great emphasis. They take in all regardless race or religion. They are the only inpatient NGO hospice in Malaysia. Pure Lotus also reach out with some programs to those living with HIV. Current program which they have conducted is coordinator who refers them to hospital and purchase their medications for them. For the upcoming future, they have decided to build 6-story building, and the building is in the process to accommodate the increasing number of HIV patients. Pure Hospice has joined a venture with UUM to conduct a HIV camp program.
Now let's move to the goals of this project. The primary aim of this HIV awareness campaign is to persuade people regarding to the disease. As we know, HIV and AIDS is one of the biggest challenges that every country needs to encounter every year. We held these programs in order to let the students know about the causes, the cures, and what is the symptoms of HIV and AIDS. Besides, this program will help UUM students to be more cautious regarding to their social interaction with others in their everyday life. Another goal that we will focus is to educating the UUM students on how to prevent the infection, as the fight against this disease can only happen in 2 points, which is by the prevention or by the care. So, the objective of this program is one, to change the social stigma and social attitude of how public and students see the HIV and AIDS. Number two is to persuade the audience regarding to the awareness of HIV and AIDS infection. And the last one is to let audience know about the symptoms, the causes, and the right treatments, and also the prevention of HIV and AIDS.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Noor bin Dinu, matrix number 262468. So I will explain about the implementation details. Our program will be held on 18 May 2021, and the time is from 10 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. So it will be on 2 hours and 30 minutes. So our name program is War Against HIV, and the venue is at the WebEx meetings. Because of the we can hold the program face to face, so we choose to do it on online platform. So next is okay. This is our program tentative. Start from 10 a.m. The participant will enter the WebEx, and we will wait. After the participant enter, we will play the Negaraku and Biru Warna song, and the moderator will reading the speaker and the participant. After that, the moderator will and introduce of Pure Lotus Hospice to tell about what is this organization do. And then 10:15 a.m. to 12 p.m. is our main agenda of this program, which is the presentation by the speaker from Pure Lotus Hospice and to tell about the HIV. So then 12 p.m. to 12:20 p.m. Question and answer will be held. So at this section, the student can ask anything about HIV, and the speaker will explain about it to give them the answer. Then 12:20 p.m. to 12:30, the closing. So as you can see, the next is our poster. So this is what we use to persuade the student to join this program. At the poster, we also put the program information so student can see what will we do, the time, so and who is the speaker, so they can think, they can see and join our program. So thank you.
Good greetings everyone, my name is Kishen with metric number of 262628. Would like to present about the analysis of persuasive strategy. First of all, the main strategy used in persuasive is situation analysis. The situation analysis is very important strategy in persuading a person or group of people to know a community. We set the purpose of our event by persuading our audience to know about the seriousness of HIV. Today, the teenagers are ignorant about this issue and also may be affected by this disease. Therefore, we decided to give a talk about HIV to the young generation. Secondly is audience analysis. Our target audience for this event is students from University Utara Malaysia who classify as a teenager. According to this event, the demographic segments such as gender, age, education level, knowledge and their relationship status especially plays an important role to decide the correct target audience for the HIV program event. Therefore, the target audience is effective for persuasive communication because it will reach information quickly and clearly to the young generation. Secondly is the developing message strategy. The speaker utilizes English language to convey the message to the crowd. All through this disclosure, he has a genuine solid tone and pitch and volume to pass his data to the crowd. The next strategy is communication channel. Communication channel is one of the strategy where used as a medium, mean or way to system to convey or deliver our message to the audience. The channel that we use to convey our information is Webex for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's quite challenging for the administrative and speaker as well due to the internet connection. Nevertheless, the event runs smoothly. The last strategy is implementing strategy. The implementation of event occurs on 20 May of 2021 as scheduled. The speaker achieved the objective and able to persuade the audience by educating the importance of a relationship and other external factors and the ways to overcome or how to stay away from this HIV disease. Lastly, we decided to do a feedback section. Throughout this feedback section, we did a Google form and we'll send to the participant to give their suggestion and a recommendation about this event. An audience of 8 people give their responses to the event. So thank you so much. I would like to pass to my friend Miza for conclusion part. Thank you.
For conclusion, persuasive communication is communication that influences action, behavior, and opinion without a compulsion whether physical or non-physical. Therefore, based on these programs, it is known that teenagers have a knowledge in HIV or AIDS disease. The success in implementing this information delivery depends on the delivery of information to students, which is used in an effort to strengthen a positive health and change a behavior in a more positive direction in order to prevent a student from doing a risk things. That's all from our groups. Thank you.